a lot of these are customer driven requests.
Uh-huh.
Um, this was just, when you're having vandalism, front door gets kicked in, replacing the door and lock, you need to get it rekeyed to match the rest of the house. It's just one of those requests. Hey, this would be this is something we're seeing a lot in estimates. There's really not a lot of item to account for it. In your video, as you mentioned, that'd be a great example where you could use this item.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just one of those. We tend to create an item, and I'd like for this, we'd like to see one there just to select and use. Makes our life easier. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. What Cameron's alluding to, guys, if you haven't seen the video, is um, I've been involved in some large losses as an umpire occasionally, and we had issues where like the contractor needed to get into private residents that were privately owned in maybe like a 14-story building downtown in San Diego. And so the locksmith had to come through and like rekey every lock, and like nobody really knew how to bill for that or how that would be realized or split up. And now having that line item makes that more elegant, because not a contractor and not an adjuster knows exactly what the pricing should be for that. At least you guys set something forth that's probably palatable to both sides there. So good on you for that adoption. You adopted it, it sounds like, with a bias towards vandalism, but I think its application will be beyond that in a claim settlement environment.
and that's a cool thing is, a lot of the requests we get are very similar, but then
Mhm.
you'll see it being utilized for something. Oh, wow, this is great for this type of environment where we need this. So it is kind of interesting to see as you add line items, kind of where the base information came from and from what we created it to how people are actually using it in the market. Like, well, that's cool. I didn't really think of that when we were creating this item. That makes total sense that you could use that for that. And it's just one of those things that it's kind of cool to see sometimes with these items and hear feedback from people like, hey, would this item be, you know, reflective of this type of thing? It's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that could work for that. So